There was a medical emergency in the middle of Antarctica on the cruise ship that I'm on. Obviously, Antarctica is one of the worst places that you could possibly have a medical emergency because it's the middle of nowhere with no hospitals. So I want to give you guys one last final update on what happened. For anyone who missed it, we had to miss our last Antarctica stop due to this medical emergency because I think it was a pretty big deal. In the morning, they had a helicopter come in and try to pick up this passenger, but the helicopter wasn't able to land. The weather was just not good enough in Antarctica. So then the boat moved to one of the bases. I think it was like a research base in Antarctica because there's not many buildings in Antarctica. And I believe they have ice runways that the planes are able to land on. But then they kept going over the loudspeaker and delaying the time that the plane was able to land because the cloud cover was so low and it was so windy that the plane just wasn't able to land. So the person with the medical emergency was just stuck on the ship. So then finally morning turned till pretty late at night, and finally a plane was able to land. I saw a few of you guys say, why don't you just take a boat from the ship and get them to land earlier? I think they were trying to keep this person on the ship hooked up to the medical equipment until the last possible second when they could finally get onto the plane. Of course, that's the best chance at success for this person. So finally they were able to get a boat and go straight to the plane, and the plane was able to take off and take the person out of Antarctica. So that passenger is no longer on the boat. So I'll say a little prayer for them. I hope they made it to the very far closest hospital safely. And that is the final update on the emergency evacuation.